How do you end homelessness? Well, to end homelessness for a person, they either have to buy a home for themselves, rent a room, rent a home, or an apartment, or anything like that, a residence. You either have to buy or rent a residence or be given a residence, then in turn to end homelessness. That's what it takes. And buying a home is a very expensive thing. That's sort of at the higher end where you some people could only wish. What everybody wants to have, their own private home, their own private residence. It's sort of at the higher the end things that you can own legally in the world when it comes to property. You know, it's your home and it's more than a home and abode for some. And what is it called? You got people that start in smaller homes and they go to the bigger ones, or some people that save up for a long time and they buy their new home. But to end homelessness, you have to be in a residence, right? Uh, but believe it or not, these it's hard sometimes when you're in this position to get to that place. Almost impossible. Certain circumstances. Even the strongest, smartest ones. Because ones swoop down and take advantage of you, treat you bad on purpose and all that and stuff to kill your psychology. To put you in the dirt even more, even harder. And your next thing you're stuck completely in it. If you fall for that, drug and addiction all the way and all that, especially alcohol and things, there's no getting out. A lot of the time it's your friends and your family that have gotten you out, or the only ones that can help pull you out once you reach that homelessness. So I wouldn't do anything that would cause you to be homeless if you're born in a good position. Like I've said before, jail's not a fun place because you go from top to bottom just like that. And I learned that through a small jail stint, how hard it was to regain traction and my homelessness. Now I'm working my way up the ladder again. I realize who the ones were that wanted me homeless or want me to be homeless illegally and what have you or whatnot. Uh, that motivates me even greater heights uh, because it's only me that's going to be the key to ending the homelessness situation for myself. I was unfortunate and it was never given it on the silver platter that some have. Some were given the silver platter with the keys. We all have credit, and luckily we have debt forgiveness, which I've gotten into before. Because I debted up to try to build this career, an education sort of career, and other things like that, and entertainment and many other things. Because I knew with the education that every certain amount of years it's reset. So, but I won't be reset doing that to my credit ever again. Next time I'll be doing one thing and one thing only. That would be buying a home here in Canada. And I want something special, something very safe and secure, something that matches my personality and that has room for plenty of growth. I'm a big grower once I get in there, so nice, a lot of room for a lot of cool things, electronics and computers and cooking and all that. You know who did a really great job with something like that was Healthy Junk Foods' new house. Was very impressive. Now, I don't know if I'll ever make it to a healthy junk food level. Even something that could even be, I don't know. But man, JP, he works his butt off, man. I always respected him. I was always fascinated on how he was doing such a great job with his content creation and all that. Same with Julie and all that. They're professionals. And their home fits their life. and fits their personalities. And they also have a studio home right behind it, and it's all set up and everything. You should go check it out. It's on their YouTube. They have a new home tour. Videos, let me see. Cut to YouTube. Okay. Over 8 years on YouTube, they got their new house, and here's the tour. I've seen it. Let me see. Yeah, healthy junk food. Not the best thing for me to be watching, I guess, if I wanted to be dieting, doing an uncomfortable diet where I didn't enjoy things, but it was a channel that I enjoyed over the years when I was uh, getting ready to munch on things myself. I haven't got to munch on as many things as they've got to munch on, of course. Look at this, the world's sourest, extremely deadly sour warhead. I love those things, and they made a really, really sour one. Ooh, what about the Mountain Dew gravity cake? I've seen a lot of them, a lot of them. What about that crunchy strawberry thing that they were doing? Those, I can't remember what they're called. They're calling those glass fruit and whatever. That was a big trend. Glass fruits. Wasn't much into it, but I was big into their house. And what else? I don't know. They got it all set up for themselves. But that was a huge motivation, or whatever, for a lot of people, including myself. Not the super personal things, but more the business aspect. Look at this. They even have a golf. What is this? A golf section, golf area, in their backyard. You know, he doesn't have to go anywhere. Of course, they like traveling. These are big travelers too. Big travelers.
Garage.
So this is the Tesla charger, and this is where my hobby's gonna be, playing the drums. I used to do the Guitar Hero, and I looked really stupid.
That's a one thing I like too is their garage setup where they have that Mac in the garage. They can run out there and hop on it. Yeah, but I think that's kind of silly, you know. That's funny. I've heard some people say when I don't know some family member of mine goes down to Florida or something, they're worried StacksAMilli. Da 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 da. No, but no, StacksAMilli is the least of your worries. Actually, he's well. I just watch sort of what goes on down there through whatever the news is. I don't have any whatever really. And well, I'm a customer, yada yada, and things like that. But no, you don't have to worry about me. I'm a relatively a good character. It's more your local cats that you got to worry about if you want to be 100% real. I don't have the capability anyway, and I'm not, even if I did do anything. So you don't have to be like, secure your stuff, because stash them, even if I went down there personally. I got the money to be in some, I got something going on myself, trust me. But no, I watched this, and generally I don't even feel comfortable looking at this again because it's somebody's house, somebody's property. Look at this office, his and her office. Used to have the his and her bathroom, still do. Everybody, they love the his and her bathroom, but big thing in our generation has been the his and her gaming setups and work workstations and all that. Look at this pantry. That's something I look up to. Always wanted a pantry with a lot of stuff, which comparative to how it used to be, I'm doing quite good. 4 boxes of cereal and all this stuff, and I got enough to where I have some stuff. Before it was just bare empty.
All of the Mr. Pig.
Mr. Piggies.
A new project. Don't look at that.
Folks, that's the end of the tour. Oh, and the light turned on. You're probably wondering, you're not turning any. Oh, stay tuned though.
Anyways. A year ago, I said the best part's the whole separate studio house from the main house. And I